All right.
All
Well,
right.
despite the dastardly Razuli and the evil princess jealousy, we are persevering.
That's right. We push through because that's what we do.
We've pushed through Dead Man's Egg Drop, pageantry, the OVO Madness Mud Run, and the Humboldt Bay Crossing.
You can see behind us that we are now on the stage at the Kinetic Awards banquet.
It's a BYOB affair, bring your own banquet, but we have awards and we want to recognize glory. It has always been traditional for us to start with thank yous.
Right.
And we want to acknowledge everybody who's participating, from glorious spectators to our beloved Kinetic Universe hardworking board, Queen Lotta Paint Buckets especially.
That's right.
Who has put in countless sleepless nights over this. We want to acknowledge all of our judges and officials, our timers, of course, the goddess Jeno and her crew. We want to acknowledge our Rutabaga Queen, Sir Queen Robotica, who we will also thank for his service because he's a veteran.
And of course, all of the Rutabaga royalty.
That's right, all queens and princesses. We want to thank everybody who has worked hard to create contraptions and Judy bears and eggs. We want to thank everybody who's been a part of this, our Kinetic family. I can't wait till we can all be together.
That's right. And since it's the first time we've ever done this, kudos to everyone for making some really entertaining videos. Those really were a lot of fun.
And a special lot of gratitude to Jay and to Randall for being our wizards of technology this year. We could not have done this without you at all. I want to acknowledge all of our contributing artists who are making things for our auction that supports the museum, and especially my old team captain, June Moxon. I want to especially acknowledge Queen Lotta Paint Buckets, Katie Texas, who made that bandana logo with the chicken with the mask. I've been miscrediting it to Lush Newton all weekend, and it was Katie's work, and I love it dearly.
Me too.
Please buy an invisible ticket or a piece of merchandise or all of the above. Let's support our museum. It is our repository of glory, and we want to keep it safe and intact so that we can all enjoy it for years to come, and our history is there.
I also wanted to say a big thank you to the great Razuli for allowing us to blame every problem we've had thus far on him.
That's right. Hobart always used to say, we need our heroes and we need our villains, and Razuli is our villain. So thank you for being our villain. We would also like to thank the people who were ready to jump in and do what always needs to be done, from our glorious ground pounders to our volunteers, to our merch people, to our ham radio operators, like all of these hundreds and hundreds of people who every year give up countless hours of their time and talents to make sure that we can have fun. So thank you for being there. It is also customary at these things to take a moment, and we like to call it a moment of joy, as we remember those people who we have lost, and we've lost a lot of people lately. So if we could all together have a big laugh as we remember everybody from Hobart to the Kidney Bean to James at Area 51 to our beloved Judy and everybody in between, Pierre Thunderbritches, you fill in the names. I'm forgetting way too many of them, but a moment of laughter as we remember the joy they brought us all. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ha! All right. I mean, what better way to be remembered than for bringing joy? We've have a lot of awards to give out.
That's right.
And
there are beautiful awards that have been made this year too.
Jay has some pictures of teams and some pictures of awards, and he's going to do his best to fill things in. But if you go to kineticgrandchampionship.com, there will be all kinds of information for you, pictures and descriptions and glory galore. And
I believe Facebook is going to have the
Queen Lotta Paint Buckets. Where do you want me to send people?
Definitely kineticgrandchampionship.com. We're going to put the winners all up there, and I'm sure there will be posts on Facebook as well, but organized information will be available on the website.
Eventually, soonish.
Eventually.
And I want to remind you also that the Glorious Gift Store closes tonight at midnight Pacific Daylight Time.
So buy early and often.
That's right. Think Christmas presents or Hanukkah presents or Ramadan or whatever you've got coming up. All right. Are we
Festivus?
Let us introduce some of the people who are joining us as the goddess Jenna runs out of the room. Your reigning Rutabaga Queen, Sir Queen Robotica. Shh, and the crowd goes wild. Queen President, lot of paint buckets, Katie, Texas.
That is right.
Unseen but absolutely lauded. Hello. Our wizard of technology, Jay.
That's right.
And of course, joining us, the goddess Jenno. A glorious good day to you, my goddess.
Good morning. I'm confused because you're on one screen and then the stream's on the other screen and there's a little delay, and so I'm
don't look at the stream.
Don't look at the stream.
It's like don't cross the streams. Don't look at the stream.
It'll drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do one thing.
It's too delayed to actually watch that.
So a lot of these awards are going to sound similar to the awards we often have, but they have a little bit of a twist to them. So the first award we are awarding is the You Clever Rascal Award, as determined by the engineering judges, and that goes to.
Oh, this is perfect. That goes to Team Fungi.
The yoke's on you.
That's right, and the yoke's been on just about everything on Team Fungi.
Even if it took a meteorite.
That's right. Even a meteorite. That was fantastic. Okay. We also have the Teddy Bear Award,
which we are now calling the Judy Bear Award.
Mm-hmm.
And this trophy is a perpetual trophy made and augmented by Rob Dog every year.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, as determined by the teddy bear judge parent, Colleen, Coco, and the kid judges, and that goes out to the Haminator for their Juju Bear.
Wonderful. We should put in some crowd cheering.
Yeah. We were unprepared.
I should have put that in there. I should have been thinking.
Yeah, I thought about it and then I didn't do it. Okay. The Spirit of the Glorious Founder Award, which is only determined by Hobart's progeny, and this year was determined by the Glorious Reason, Justin Hobart Brown, who we send lots of love to.
That goes out to Team Pineapple.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Perfect.
All weekend long, spectators' favorite has been voted on on Facebook, and our Princess Sparkle Lumina has been tabulating the votes, and we have a runner-up.
Or do we?
We do.
Which one is the runner-up?
Right here.
Okay, the runner-up is Team Fungi.
The yoke's on you. And the winner of spectators' favorite, as based on a Facebook poll, is Getting Scout a Hand. Congratulations. You guys are actually able to accept.
Fantastic.
It's so funny because as Rutabaga Queen, you give yourself an award now.
That's right. What's next?
Second to last.
Okay, this is the second to last speed of run video. Okay. Is determined by the timers. And that goes to
Getting Scout a Hand.
Again.
One of the most coveted prizes is the Racer's Choice. This is determined by vote of all the teams, each team getting one vote. And the winners will get vintage Kinetic Universe merchandise. And this year's winner.
My old team, Team Who's Your Daddy.
Congratulations, Carl. What, no applause? There we go.
There we go.
All right, Robot made us an award. It's called the Newborn Bull in a Golden China Shop.
Wow.
And this is kind of like a newbie award, yes? Queen Robotica, can you tell us a little bit about it?
I think in all kinetic endeavors, it's important to reward those who go above and beyond for better or worse. And there was one participant this year who broke so many things that as a golden dinosaur judge, I found it necessary to reward their glorious chaos. And that award goes to my very own Royal Pain for breaking one thing in every video we tried to film.
Yay, Alton!
Don't break it.
Okay.
Don't break it.
Does that mean I get to break it if
No.
you say don't break it?
No, don't break it.
Don't break it.
We also have a Never Give Up award, which used to be the Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me award, but I really prefer it to be the Never Give Up. Kind of like Never Give Up, Never Surrender. And that goes to...
Getting Scout a hand.
More
you guys are
awards.
cleaning up.
You're cleaning up here.
More awards, we won more things. You excited? Yeah.
My friends at the Kinetic Paranormal Society always have the most paranormal award.
And that goes to Team Fungi.
The yoke's on you. I'm sure the meteorite had nothing to do with it. Yes,
Yeah,
please
let's
roll
see
the
it.
video.
Roll the video.
Presenting the most paranormal award goes to Fun Guy! And man oh man, Fun Guy, that was paranormal. I mean, like, Eggsy McCracken. What an emotional story. To watch him fail, and fail again, and be regenerated each time. And then, after each rebirth, only to find the cruel fate of being struck by a meteorite. What a bummer. But you know, the paranormal regeneration ability of Eggsy McCracken is not why you're getting this award. You're getting it because we see, even without a kinetic sculpture, Fun Guy, you have supernatural levels of pizzazz. Congratulations. You've earned
That
it.
is so true. So true.
Your trophy's around here, but it's been destabilized, just like the race. And it's not really in one size or another, so when you do get your trophy, it might not be this size. But you're gonna get your trophy. Congratulations, Fun Guy. And it's not because you came to our house and bribed us, showed up at the wardrobe with bribes, and that's not the reason why you're getting this trophy. Well, pizzazz kind of shows up at someone's wardrobe with bribes, so maybe it kind of is why. But man, dude, you got some fire there that we're glad that we can put under some pedals usually every year. Man, what do you do with energy like that? You kinetic race! Okay, congratulations, Fun Guy.
All right. Thank you, Kinetic Paranormal Society.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, Hobart used to talk about how most of us are mediocre most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard to try to be dead middle.
This is has always been one of the most coveted awards.
And this year it's determined in points. And
I think Jenny Weiss made the award.
yes, so the winner of the Mediocre Award this year is
Alice in Corona Land. Cue the crowd.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
Oh,
Woo-hoo!
you know, multi-purpose service from our queen, I'm telling you. A lot of paint buckets. She can do it all.
I can't play the crowd noise without doubling up you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm making myself.
All right. So in the past few years, we've started recognizing people who have contributed to our legacy by creating the Lifetime Achievement Awards. And we try very hard to get them to people before it is too late.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, sadly, not possible. And this year's race has been a lot about our beloved Judy, the teddy bear lady, Judy Crawford. And It's really hard. She's part of our family. She's the one who took care of our kids, not just at Kinetics, but backstage in every show we ever emceed, both of them, spoiling them rotten, helping pay, contributing towards college funds and giving them candy and, at every 4th of July barbecue. And a lot of times the heart of our family. And so this year we're going to recognize her with a Lifetime Achievement Award. And next year, hopefully we can all be together and her family will be with us to receive the award. But we've honored her all race long with the Judy Bear. And I love that we are now calling them Judy Bear Awards. So you want to say anything?
I think you pretty much said it, but I don't think I'd be able to hold it together. So
it's hard. It's hard. So we honor Judy with our Lifetime Achievement Award this year.
All right. Next, we have the Golden Flipper.
But this is for the Not the Bay Crossing.
Right. So the Golden Flipper for the Not the Bay Crossing. And I remember the video, so I think this is an appropriate one. That goes to Team Pineapple.
That's right. Send an intern.
Yes. I think they may have lost an intern on that one right there. Here we go.
We also usually have Golden Flippers, not just in the water, but on the sand, in this case in the Dead Man's Egg Drop. And Squid and Alice have determined the first runner-up and the first place for this, and they've also made the award. And Squid and Alice, we love you guys. They usually camp out at Dead Man's Drop and run that venue and time that venue. So the first runner-up for the Dead Man's Egg Drop Golden Flipper goes to...
Getting Scout a Hand. Woohoo!
We're a runner-up. We're not a winner.
It's kind of like being second to last, you get a trophy. And the winner of the Golden Flipper on the Dead Man's Drop Egg Drop is...
I think this was...
Eggsy McCracken and Team Fungi, the yoke's on you.
Yeah, definitely well deserved. If you haven't seen these videos, you're going to have to check them out at the Kinetic Universe website.
KineticGrandChampionship.com. Remember, the merch booth is open until midnight local time. Golden Dinosaur Award, typically given to the machine that, look at that Golden Dinosaur Robotica. That's gorgeous. Oh, it's like a bicycle dinosaur. I want it.
Oh boy, that is wonderful.
I don't get it because I didn't participate that way. Usually awarded to the first machine to break down after leaving the plaza. Robot, you determined the winner. Want to explain how?
Yes, very mathematically, I found out when an egg started moving for each team and when the egg stopped moving to decide who first broke down. Some runs, they came first in order at 56 seconds long, and then other runs were 2 minutes long on the second day. But I applied the math and found out, who was first. So I've determined that the Fun Guys are our Golden Flipper for this year, and they will receive this trophy from me, which I built and broke apart several times in Golden Dinosaur fashion.
So Golden Dinosaur Award goes to Team Fun Guy, the yoke's on you.
Fun Guy!
Yay! Congratulations!
Fun Guy!
Fun Guy!
And now it gives me great honor and privilege to introduce the Goddess Geno!
Howdy. Oh my gosh. This has been such a great weekend. And I've been writing down as I've been watching the videos, just these one-liners. I mean, this is a great year for one-liners. A million of them from Darn It, Eleanor. One of my others, this is a stunt egg. His name is Cha-Cha. So, I mean, there's just been some great one-liners. I love the creativity. And it was really difficult, but I had a first and a runner-up. Usually I just have a first place. But I always wanted to be an astronaut. And how cool is Poorly Drawn Bikes? They are amazing. They all work at NASA. They had cool videos. They're really funny. So runner-up goes to Poorly Drawn Bikes. Woo, and they had a cool name. And then the winner, these guys had my heart from the beginning. Not only did they show a colorized Excel spreadsheet that was all sorted, They measured everything out. They followed the rules to the T. They wore their masks, like in every video. The Haminators, they were amazing. So they win first place, Goddess Jenna.
Thank you for presenting the Goddess Jenna Awards. I do want to say to any teams from out of town, thank you for participating. And if you need to hook up with a place to camp or folks to stay with, if you want to come when it is safe to gather in person again, let us help you find a place where you will be warmly welcomed. We would love to have you in our Grand Championship when we are next able to have it, please. How cool would it be if a bunch of NASA folks came, huh?
In a rocket.
Well,
they could splash down in Humboldt Bay.
Or they could just come and we'll make them feel welcome.
True.
All right. We had some daily challenges that were a lot of fun. The first one I want to acknowledge is the punny one, the wordplay. And Jay, you have that information for what they submitted, yes? Could you Zoom share it maybe so we can see it too? Wordplay. Wordplay was the pun one. So these folks first gathered in winter clothes, and then they sat in a corner looking very hot. And they said, when it's cold, all you have to do is move to the corner where it's always 90 degrees. Brum ching. That is the Haminator.
Congratulations. That's my kind of humor.
Yes. Grown. The read for speed.
Oh, we have
this apparently was someone who was part of a formal debate team. They did the princess poem in 22 seconds. Roll it. Okay.
It's coming.
The news declared for far and wide that since the Humboldt surrounded by the gathered spirit tires, hammers include simple labs, which do they built bikes too big, bikes too small, big bikes to go where all the cute direct the headlights are tired, the headlights and tails exploding fires, instead of all things work just the auto way you can be able to float in the water. The bikes that crazy work light and night, but people work lasers and amazing sight. And when all the children cried out for a ride, the NSC said find on the side of it. Bikes to go uphill, building using wires, and bikes go downhill, it's really starting tires, bikes blowing queens, riding up trees, bikes blowing dudes, artistic attitudes. There was a guy who's breaking everything to work, so everyone got upset when someone called him a jerk because got hurt by the terrible splash, so the fans were pleased with the biggest splash.
Wow, poorly drawn bikes.
That's insane.
The winners of the daily challenge will get Kinetic Universe merchandise, by the way.
I wonder if that was sped up.
No, I don't think so. That's like what you do when you're in a debate, when you have to like make all your points in a certain amount of time.
I've talked for a living for 42 years. I can't talk that.
I don't know if that's true.
Say again, Queen Texas.
I said that was my guess, that he must have been on a debate team. I don't know if that's actually true.
It sure sounds like it to me. Either that or he's a professional auctioneer in addition to being a rocket scientist.
Or has Adobe Audition and time compressed it.
Okay, so our daily challenge of the Judy Bear Jamboree.
Mm-hmm.
That award goes to...
I can't see which one you're going to.
This one.
Is that Fungi?
Yeah.
Fungi!
The yoke's on you. Nope. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, no, you're right. Magic Cool Bus. Cool Bus. I misread. Magic Cool Bus.
We never get it wrong.
Ever. Let's
have
roll
a video.
that video, please.
Madonna rolling up on a magic cool bus. Don't know where we're going, just know it's gonna be fun. Got my bag, got my lunch, got my magic toothbrush. Kinetic's in place, feel like we already won. Now all I need now is some help from my friends. Madonna, pop, pop, yo, Crabber, where you at? And every year a new adventure, a different story. We don't do it for the grades, we do it for the glory!
Yay!
For the glory!
Well done. All right. Now, the biggest splash goes to...
All right. So the biggest splash this year also, I think, would be the biggest splat. And that goes to fungi!
The yoke's on you.
Yes. If you saw, they splatted right against the judges, if I recall.
That's right.
Yes.
I watched them lining it up and went,
Good one.
Yes. All right. This year we have a new award, Best Use of a Face Mask. And this one was made by our very own Rutabaga Princess, Princess Hindsight 2020, Celine. And that goes to...
Haminator.
They did a great job wearing their face masks.
Thank you, Queen, Texas.
So we have a junior award that was created by Queen Robot and the Royal Pain.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to announce who the winner is?
I don't know if I can without having it in front of me.
Do you want me to say it?
You say it for us?
Yes.
Team Rolling Wymocycle Wheels of Wild Whimsy on Water and Woads and Was Sand and Was Stuff.
I can't see why you needed us to say that.
They were very clever. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch.
Would you like to say a few words about them?
It's great anytime juniors get involved. We had so many opportunities and so many juniors on the race course, and it was important to us that they were rewarded for their efforts. And we're having a junior himself help create the trophy for the juniors, so it's a great honor.
It definitely is starting to come full circle. I love it.
Fantastic. All right, up next is the famous 632 award. And now this year, since, well, it didn't end at 632, there was a different criteria to judge the 632 award, and this was the first team to miss the video deadline.
That goes to the Hamminator.
Oh, fantastic.
We would like to say that every single one of our participating teams will have earned their pilot's wings this year. So congratulations to you. That is no small honor indeed. You join a very small and select group of people who've participated in our silly games, and especially this year, an even smaller group. So congratulations.
I guess there are no aces this year, huh?
No aces, but I believe that everybody who wins the speed, engineering, or the Grand E.G.G, the Grand Exalted Golden Gallus, must have completed all of the challenges. So let's talk about pageantry. And let me tell you, I was so impressed. The pageantry this year was truly glorious.
It was wonderful.
Creative, wonderful, whimsical, full of imagination. And third place in pageantry goes to...
Poorly Drawn Bikes. Let's hear it for NASA. All right. Second place in pageantry goes to...
Team Fungi, the yoke's on you!
All right. And first place in pageantry goes to...
The Magic Cool Bus.
That's right.
Now remember, the Grand E.G.G exhibits the best of pageantry, speed, art, and engineering. So they don't win a first, second, or third place in these categories because they are the Grand Exalted Golden Gallus. All right, let's talk about speed. This is the combined time of all the runs.
Mm-hmm.
The third place in speed goes to...
With a time of 18.7 seconds. Wow.
For all three.
For all three. That goes to Team Hoosier Daddy.
Well done, Carl.
Woohoo!
With a speed of 15.7 seconds for the whole weekend. Second place goes to...
Alice in Corona Land.
The first place in speed managed to do all three runs in only 7.4 seconds.
Wow.
From Corvallis, it's Reed Spacer.
That makes sense.
Now we have art awards, and traditionally art awards do not have to go to ace machines, but they must have completed the course. So you have to have participated in all three events in order to be considered for art, but you don't have to necessarily have been successful with your pilot. So third place in art goes to...
Getting Scout a Hand. Yay!
I particularly loved your 6 feet.
The 6 feet.
The 6 feet. Love you guys.
That was fantastic.
Second place in art goes to...
Poorly Drawn Bikes.
Who'd have think a bunch of NASA engineers would win an art award? Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm. All right. And first place in art goes to...
Team Fungi! The yoke's on you.
That's right. All right. Next, we move on to engineering.
Engineering. The engineering judges looked at all the contraptions and how you cleverly figured out the challenges and figured out through points who was going to win awards. So third place in engineering goes to...
Reed Spacer.
Yay! The second place engineering award goes to the Magic Cool Bus.
All right. And first place in engineering goes to folks who said, hey, this isn't rocket science. Wait a minute. Rocket science is a lot easier than this.
Poorly Drawn Bikes. All right. And now we come to the Grand E.G.G, the Grand Exalted Golden Gallus. this year's grand champion, if you will.
I think it's important to explain what.
Yeah, let's play the video. Let us all say congratulations. Team Pineapple, red herrings of the Holocene.
For the glory!
For the glory!
All right.
Congratulations! Congratulations to all of the winners.
And I believe we've got, if you haven't filled up on this delicious banquet, there are seconds available at this point.
That's right. Then we made extra food this year. and our facilities have flush toilets as well. Always an extra bonus.
Very nice.
So
Very nice. I think this was the fastest awards banquet we've ever had.
It is. It is. Every year we try to get it better and better, you know?
That's right.
All right. One more time. Thank you to everybody who's participated in any way whatsoever. Thank you to our officials and timers. Thank you to everybody who made a trophy or an award. Thank you to everybody who played our silly game this weekend and helped out. Thank you to our wizards of technology, Jay and Randall. Thank you to Kinetic Universe and especially Queen Texas. You've put in so many hours. Thank you to our Rhotabaga royalty, Queen Robotica. It is Memorial Day. Thank you to all those who have served. We honor you.
Thank you to the goddess Jenna, of course.
Yes, absolutely, and her team. And thank you for participating. And one more time, please go to kineticgrandchampionship.com. Buy an invisible ticket. It's never too late.
Also, thank you to all the wonderful artists who made those beautiful awards.
I did say that.
Well, was it
thank you.
Worth saying
Thank
again?
You to the artists who created stuff for the art auction, which will go until next Saturday. And remember, the Glorious Gift Shop at kineticuniverse.com, open until midnight tonight, Pacific Daylight Time.
Buy early and often.
Think Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, suitable for gift giving of any occasion. And the bandana, of course, can be turned into a mask.
And although this shelter in place seems like it's lasting forever, it will only be a short time. And
you'll want to
have a memento of this.
Of how we persevered and rose above, feeling sorry for ourselves and did something fun and creative and gathered in a safe way.
Safe, that's right.
Gathered in a safe way. Oh.
What was that?
I saw a heart, but I don't. Oh, awards will be mailed this week.
Oh.
Wow. That's very efficient. Oftentimes they take longer.
The awards will probably go out before the merchandise does because they're already made.
Yes,
wow.
And remember, the merchandise ordering closes tonight at midnight. We are making exactly what we need and nothing more. So if you want something from this year's race, you have to order it today, or you have to have ordered it already because there won't be extra.
That's right. It's being made to order.
And all that you buy helps support our museum and keep its doors open when they're able to be open, keeps our glory safe, keeps our history intact, which is so important. We've now have over 50 years of kinetic sculpture racing. Hard to believe, as you sit here next to me in a 30th anniversary shirt. And that's a lot of history. That's a lot of glory. And with hopefully another 50 years to go or more, we want to make sure that we have a place to keep it all and inspire people. You can go by and look through the windows if you do so safely. See the teddy bears and the machines and the awards and so forth. And wow, you guys, this has been amazing. Teams, I'm so impressed. I've had so much fun watching. Oh, I want to say also thank you to Princess Sparkle Lumina for doing the tabulation on the spectators' favorites. Mm-hmm. And a huge thank you to Isaac and everybody from Kinetic Paranormal Society for doing the microkinetics, which was really inspired this year.
And as Hobart always used to say, if there's anyone that we forgot to thank you.
Thank you all. Hopefully next year we will be in person doing our silly best, just like always. But Kinetic Universe, huge kudos for putting together something that allowed us to have fun together separately and safely from home. It's been great to see everybody. We love and miss you all so much. Thank you all for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you're out of town team, get in touch with us. We'll figure out places for you to stay. We want you to come and play with us when it's safe to do so. Please, please, pretty please. You guys are awesome.
All
All right. So things will be posted on Facebook and YouTube and at kineticgrandchampionship.com. That's where you'll find everything you ever needed to know or get. And buy that merchandise tonight, please. We're about to go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
See you next year for the glorious race.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, love, kinetics, and for the glory.
For the glory.
For the glory.